try this one more time. Man, I'm getting really sick of this fucking shit not working right. Like, oh my fucking god.
Until I'm more and all out, bro. Man, I run go in at the man. You know, go to his side, brother. You don't run go to the fucking building. You know, see.
I hear you, broski.
Welcome to the DMZ. Explore, secure intel, and loot to gain access to new missions. Enemy threat is high, so expect contact.
Alright, let's focus. Let's see.
Ultra One, depositing cash at a dead drop will fast track your weapon recovery.
Took a pussy shot.
God damn. Where are they?
Hostile UAV in this sector.
Oh my god.
Ultra One, activity is
God
increasing
damn it.
near your location. Stay alert.
I do like your skin though, at least. It's a good skin. To your left, to your left, to your left.
Ultra One, be advised. Threat level is high in this AO. Expect contact. Ultra One, copy that. Requesting medical for you now.
I'm exhausted. Yeah, I'm exhausted, boss. Hal, why did you not tell me my stream was not recording?
Sounds like you're expressing uncertainty or hesitation, man. You up? Is a filler word used to indicate that you're pausing for a moment to think before responding or continuing. It could be that you're unsure or considering your next words, or that you're buying time to process what's happening in the game before deciding on your next move.
It may be.
Sounds like you're expressing possibility or probability, man. It may be suggests that you're acknowledging that something could be a possibility, or that there's a likelihood or chance of it being true. It could mean that you're considering a situation or scenario where something may occur, but you're not completely sure if it will come to pass.
Well, that one looks kind of cool. Let's see what happens.
Sounds like you're expressing curiosity or interest, man. That one looks kinda cool. Let's see what happens. Indicates that you've spotted something in the game that has gained your attention and piqued your curiosity. You're suggesting a desire to explore or experiment with it to see what the outcome or result will be.
Does this have a, I don't think it does. I don't think it has the cooldown.
Sounds like you're expressing doubt or skepticism, man. I don't think it does.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of am, man. Like, you're fucking... You haven't got me through one match of DMZ. You've failed me every time, Hal.
Sounds like you're expressing frustration and disappointment, man. Yeah, I mean, I kind of am, man. Like, you haven't got me through one match of DMZ. You've failed me every time. Hal shows that you're upset and fed up with the situation. You're expressing skepticism and a lack of trust in Hal's abilities to assist you in playing the game successfully, as you feel that he's let you down multiple times before.
Saying you've let me down multiple times before.
Sounds like you're expressing strong frustration and disappointment, man. I'm
Alright.
saying you've let me down multiple times before. Is a direct way of expressing your frustration and anger towards Hal. You're reminding him that this isn't the first time he's failed you, and you're letting him know that you're not happy about it.
That's because it outruns every other vehicle and it's fucking quiet. That's the coolest blueprint, man. Never handed you that one before. I need to change some attachments.
Just cruising with the boys, man. Good old Al Mazra. Rich.
Is that really the only buy?
I don't wanna ever be where was that day? Nah, I just wanted to sing that song real quick. Under the bridge that day. Corey said this is boring. Don't worry, we'll spice it up for you, big dog. He said, go ahead and push death by. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it.
I'm not gonna do vehicles right now.
Yeah. Quit camping 4 stories. Yeah, he's not even talking about us.
Really, let's just make sure we do one contract the next field and leave with fully geared.
I gotta do the, where are we at right now?
About it.
Alright.
I'll take it.
I don't know what to do here, dude.
Try and fall back to
Here,
late,
man.
Or you can go do our intel contract that's on the road.
If I die here, I'll see with my, oh my god, this is crazy.
I'm watching you.
It's obsidian.
Dual WSDs.
This is such a cool mode. Yeah, it's a WSD and then a static.
Oh, so they run the same bullets, so you're gonna run out twice as fast. I'll take this shot.
Bro, okay, this gun fucking
R98, that's fucking parachute.
You got 8 seconds, man.
Hurt real bad. I need yes, no load out.
Give me that. Oh wait, that's just starting now.
Yeah.
That's just
That's
static.
my second right here.
Yeah, and on the I was seeing
Pick this striker down. You have that.
God. Surgeons with all right. Let's try Sheikah one more fucking time. And if this match goes bad, I shall delete this game. Drift.
One of the greatest conversations of this era regarding media is surrounding the digital format.
This has
And
been a huge problem for, I think, I think it's becoming more of an issue. And I think, ironically, NFTs were serving as a way to innovate on this idea of digital ownership. It's just that they didn't provide any real value. But the concept of digital ownership, I think, is becoming more important every single day.
How we are becoming more and more of a completely digital world. We're starting to see physical media disappear. Brick and mortar stores are selling them.
What are y'all doing?
Companies in general
GameStop sells
are
Funko
creating
Pops.
less physical versions
You had a Diddy
of
party?
their products because they prefer the convenience of digital and the way that there's no qualms about distribution.
Yeah.
You can just put it up on a server and have people download it from there, from the comfort of their homes. There's
It
just
also, there's more control too. You got to keep that in mind. Is that the publisher and the developer can control more of what the user experience is if they can, if the user doesn't have like the game themselves, basically.
less time and money spent on the distribution aspect, and then consumers will tend to favor digital because it is also more convenient for them. They don't have to go out of their way to go to a store and purchase
Why,
a
God?
product. But at the same time, there are those people who do value physical media because they
Trying to fish back in this
recognize
damn
the
bowl,
dangers
man. That's fucked
of an
up.
all-digital world. Because at the end of the day, your ability to re-download that digital media with all the DRMs involved and all the license protections and the like, all of that relies on companies being able to continuously host for the long term the content that they allege that you have bought and owned. Whereas when you buy physical, you do have that. Take it away from you unless
I
they
think it's the fact that they can take it away from you. I think it's a huge issue. The fact that you buy something and then you're not entitled to what you own. Like if you, I think that if a company can take your money for something, they have to give you something in return.
These are the questions that we're asking, and another major question is, will legislation ever catch up? Will they recognize the dangers of an all-digital future and realize how companies are selling digital products as if they're things that you own, when in reality that's not the case? You're more like renting them, and sure, it's for the long term, but eventually the license for your digital product can expire.
Well,
and
it's not only that you're renting them, it's that
Activity has
all
increased
arbitration
in the
and
area.
rights
Keep
that
your
you
eyes
have over that is decided by the company. So like, you can say, oh, well, it's just a license, but that license removes any rights that you have. So it's basically a way for them to sidestep having to deal with tons of consumer regulations and protections.
You can just decide that you no longer own the product that you paid for. Well, it turns out that here in the U.S. and in California specifically, legislators have been paying attention to this issue that has been raised more and more, especially throughout the last couple of years and the last couple of months especially, I feel, with various incidents that have stirred up this conversation. And so right here we have a headline that IGN published on Twitter that reads, California Governor Gavin Newsom has signed a bill into law that will force storefronts to admit that you don't actually own your digitally purchased games, films, and TV shows. You're just licensing them. This is
I've said before, I don't think this is, I think that if you buy a game, I don't think that they should, like, I don't think they should be able to take that away from you. They should only be able to take the ability for you to access their live service away from you, if that makes sense. So, like, if you play an online video game and you cheat, you can't access the online servers because you're cheating. But you still should be able to have access to that game itself.
So where are we going?
Are presented. This is something that's already been signed and will come into effect in the distant future. And while this doesn't stop companies from being able to purchase digital media from your library when they feel like it in the future, it does at the very least force them to put out there a certain level of honesty that might have their sales suffer because people will be very clearly informed that you're not actually buying the product and owning it, you're just temporarily renting it, which is a very important distinction. If you go to storefronts right now, they all say that you are able to buy something. You click on the buy button. That is something that you can no longer do if you're a company once this law is approved.
That's the thing. Like, and this is why it's such a W. It's because fundamentally, you're not
I thought that was a player, my bad.
getting a license.
effect
This will change
if your
nothing.
product is
It will
digital, and
change
there's
people's
absolutely
awareness
no
of it.
guarantee that you'll be able to allow.
And I think that like once you change people's awareness,
What do you want to go?
you make people
We can go hit this building. Let's get some high ground real quick. Just kind of scope it out.
Because now that it's defined in a way that
I got a
consumers
bomb
feel
for
like
it,
is
too.
more descriptive,
Hell yeah.
now consumers will be more reluctant to do that, and I think that they'll expect more from the company. Yeah, there's more aware, more combative. Yeah, now people are more aware of it.
To access that in perpetuity, and you don't allow people to download that software in a way that can be accessed forever, regardless of whether you have an internet connection or not,
Probably
without servers having to check in whether you have a license, whatever. That's why GOG took a minute to comment. Well, because as you know, GOG sells all of their games DRM-free. That once you download something from digital file, doesn't have to check in with anything. That digital file is everything you need to access the content of that game. You paste it, move it around however you like, and if GOG goes down, but you still have that file downloaded from GOG, you get to keep it forever.
This is something that not even Steam does. I don't
Go
use it,
offline,
but
it
it's
never
respected.
become sort of a broken product that you can no longer access. GOG's downloaded games will never cease to function as a result of the company pulling a certain product from the store. More specifics about the law. The first article reads California's new digital stores permit you're just licensing content, not buying it. But before we discuss that, you know what?
They're all
More
the apartments.
important than protecting your digital
Alright.
library, protecting your personal information.
I'm hitting this safe and I'll head that way. I'll see if I get a PA and I can drop it on them.
It's crazy that you need all of these like websites and ads. I feel like this should be illegal. Maybe I'm being crazy, but the fact that all of this stuff is made public information and people are everybody's personal information, like I don't see this as being good for.
Secure all content.
Constantly selling your personal data to shady entities, it is more important than ever to be proactive about your digital footprint, and that's where Delete Me comes in. It is a one-stop shop for deleting your personal information from search results and hundreds of data broker websites. Everything from your name, age, past and present addresses, photos, email, phone numbers, relatives, social media, occupation, marital status, property values, so on and so forth. Information that various actors are trying to take advantage of. As someone who is a public figure and a deep target of scams, name it, what Delete Me offers is actually pretty invaluable. What's particularly great about Delete Me is that it's constant hack. After you get set up, it will monitor sites and remove your data every 7 days to keep you fully up. You can also make your own custom requests to have your information removed from specific sources by Delete Me's experts. If digital privacy is a priority for you, it is protect your
What's that
data
whole
with
lot
Delete
on
Me
for real?
by using my link, joindeleteme.com/yarn20.
No.
Like a scam that's happening and it's being made with AI. And like I know we talked about it a little bit on our software, and it's something that's common now and like talk about it publicly, is that people will use AI to scam their family members into giving them money. It's actually crazy.
And use my code YOUNG20 to get 20% off checkout with family plans available as well. All of this is on found in the description and comment section. So it is further stated down here that government data Newsom has signed a law, AB 6, that disappears digital games. This law is meant to cover digital media across the board, which is even better. It'll force
Where you at?
media rather than actually own it.
Just get them off me so I can shoot these dudes.
It makes consumers more aware of the fact that the relationship that they have with the people that are purchasing things is because I think that really
Let's get inside real quick. Let's get some elevation.
is because it makes it to where the user doesn't have certain degrees of consumer protection and they're not able to exercise the power they
Almost now.
in 2025, which is not that far away. So we're gonna start seeing apparently the way shops, digital storefronts, their games, and what words they use for the purchase button that can no longer say purchase or buy if it has restricted access to whatever they're buying.
All right, tap me.
Damn. A license that can be revoked. Companies that break the rule could be
What the fuck?
what's been happening for the masses out there who just kind of interpret the buy button as literally buying it, keeping it forever, and don't really have the full scope of what that is technologically speaking, where companies can revoke that whenever.
All right, what the hell is going on here? Oh man, I don't do the SAB just doesn't do. It's not a one hit. The FJX does so much more damage. I might, dude. All my fucking shits. All right. I'm done. I gotta take a breather.